Is the stream running? There we go. It's up and running. Welcome everybody. Session 16 of Dungeon of the Mad Mage, and we're going to get Val to give us a recap. Alright, you want to go ahead and do the recap, Val?
When last we saw ourselves, we had walked into a whole bunch of different places. But before that, we were standing in the Goblin Bazaar. A bunch of goblins surrounding Tyrwin the Furry, and Vamir steps forward as the gobos are praising him. The goblins all turn to look at him. Blessed are you who serve under the mighty Tyrwin the Furry, he says. If you follow his commandments, you will be granted the power to protect yourselves and those you care for. Repeat after me. Do you swear to kindle the light? And all the gobos say, do you swear to kindle the light? And Vamir rubs his sparkly brow with one white gloved hand and says, let's try that again. I swear to kindle the light. They chant in response, I swear to shelter the light. I swear to preserve my own light. I swear to be the light. And he blesses them in the light of Lathander. And the gobos are suddenly filled with the ability to cast Eldritch Blast. In honor of the Morning Lord, Vamir tells them. He's empowering Tyrwin the Furry, who empowers he, the White Wizard, who has empowered them. Tyrwin then tells them to use their powers to cleanse the dungeon, protect the hall, and protect their people in the bazaar, and Vamir declares them light-packed warlocks. Tyrwin notes that the trade of slaves and slavery shall end, and that they shall use the stage for a rousing production of Cats, the musical. Kriv then nudges Haleth into the room, who grins menacingly and promptly goes and throttles poor Copper, the dwarf, who attempts to call out to his deities and fails at that. So then we search all the bodies of the dead gobos, and yet the not so tall any longer. Several of us eyeballing the loincloth bedecked dwarf, and Leaf is finally like, well, I suppose I should unshackle him because he's paid his price, and we must give the dead some dignity. And he notices as the dwarf flops over onto the floor something white sticking out, and I quote the DM, next to an ass cheek. Leaf hooks a claw in it, holds it out at the full length of his very long kitty arm, and Vamir prestidigitates the gnarliness away. We have found Copper's map, which we can't decide if it's genuine or if some, snake oil salesman upstairs in the bar sold it to them. So, at that point, we're like, well, we have a phylactery. Tyrwin Furry has a kingdom. Maybe we should trundle on upstairs and give this phylactery to Badger to make sure that we're not running around in the dungeon with something with this much necrotic power. So we decide to do that. We collect our 1,000 platinum, and we'd like to see what magical items he can make us. And it appears that more than likely he's probably going to swindle us, but make magical items nonetheless, except it's going to take him a long time. So we're like, let's eat, drink, be merry, and then go shopping in the next morning. So some people drink some stuff. There's some wench arm wrestling, and then we get up early and go to the shops. Of note, the DM makes sure that the circlet got into Tyrwin the Furry's inventory because, and I quote, it will matter later, which is totally not ominous. And we're getting ready to go back down when Durnan turns and looks at Tyrwin the Furry. He cocks his head to the side a little bit and writes the Furry next to his name on the chalkboard, and so we descend past the Gobbo Bar, south and west, and then the barbarians decide to race. A few of us are listening down the hall because we're not running and slapping each other's asses and whooping as we go down the hall, and there are these metallic clanging noises. And so the barbarians, with reckless abandon, go running into the room, and it's full of rust monsters. Go figure, and good thing we bought all of these magical weapons. Haha! So we vanquish the rust monsters, keep going to look another former door and another former door, and a crash chandelier that has crushed another giant spider, which frankly, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I'm getting sick of giant spiders. So suddenly we're rolling initiative, and Tyrwin looks into the room to the north of that one, sees a bunch of webs, and so he lights the torch and chucks it in there. And then he softball pitches Dre the Eat Ball into the webs, and he successfully lands on the other side of them, only to see spiders skittering down the hall right at him, which causes a minor amount of screaming and some rage, naturally. Leaf, meanwhile, pads up another hall and is listening and opening doors. The air in that room is bitterly, bitterly cold, and at the far end of the room on the north, there's a dwarvish rune in an ancient language of dwarvish, meaning cold. And so the walls, at first glance, are 10 foot or so. but they slope up at the ceiling to form a pyramid with a 45-foot apex. And so he pads over and touches the rune, and nothing happens, and so off he goes. Meanwhile, Tyrowin has also enraged after managing to bound successfully over the webs, which of course is always a question. And we all begin moving through the webs, burning them and beating on spiders. And all we managed to find is a bunch of teeny tiny little spiders moving in swarms and no further giant spiders. Tyrwin's annoyed, but he expends the last of his impotent rage on the last of the webs. And so now we are looking down this very long hallway, the end of which we cannot see, having vanquished the tiny spiders and a bunch of webs.
All right, so that's where we're going to start. Today is the elapsed time is day 6. It is 10 a.m. And for this day, you have not taken any short rests yet. And the start of the session is 10 o'clock in the morning. Everybody took care of their inspiration cards. We're going to, because I had transferred this campaign over, I want to start out. Let me see. Yeah. Let's start out this way. Because when the campaign transferred over, initiative was lost. Did you get it?
What's your initiative now?
I didn't get anything.
Huh, let me see. Hold on.
I have no gets.
Unselect.
Well, if I didn't get any gets, you're not going to get any gets. That's how that works.
Select all, initiative, request roll.
There it is.
Oh, Gothic. Oh, and you'll notice in Unity you get a little dice sound when you roll. Right
Pretty damn
there's
loud,
there.
too.
Right. Yeah. Right now there's no way to turn that off. I don't think. Let me check. Client manual. Dice Tower. NPC rules, ring bell, show turn. Bark. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to turn that off yet. I think they're supposed to put that
Not a
in.
problem.
I would assume they'd make it an option for individuals, because it's an individual thing, I would believe. So, but I don't see it. Anyway, initiative's been rolled.
Or not in combat.
No, not yet. But I want to go down. All right, Oswald, you are up first in the initiative, so you've just vanquished this web and this swarm of spiders. What do you guys want to do now?
Obviously, we're going on down this hall still. We aren't done with it.
All right, so you can go ahead and move.
No, thank you. I'm gonna let Barb go first.
All right,
Right.
go ahead and pass your turn on the combat tracker then. Is Kriv gonna move anywhere?
Riv will get right behind Bladebiter. I cannot move him any longer, so he will unfortunately have to do it. Thank you.
I'll do it. And you're up. Is that as far as you want to go?
Yep.
Go ahead and pass your turn. Leaf.
Alright, let's see. I'm just going to continue to move down the hall. Are our tokens not locked?
No, you can't lock tokens in Unity. That's why I said don't move your tokens unless it's your turn.
Leaf off by himself somewhere?
Yes.
Leaf was off, yeah, by
Being
himself.
sneaky?
He's in the chili room.
Dre.
I'm just gonna move up this whole way.
Is that as far as you're going?
Put yourself on a square.
Sorry, I'm
Yeah, I'll
click.
drop
For
you
some
on the
reason, I
square.
can't click the combat track. Oh, there we go.
Tyrowin. Alright. That's as far as you want to go?
I think I'm gonna dash.
And you reach there, and you see a bunch more webs. Can you see those tokens now?
I can see 3 additional hazards that are 20-ish feet away. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's, you can see 3 more big webs in front of you.
Yeah, and I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to get through and over this web with the leapy jump. Where'd they come from?
He was in the web.
Well,
And
cool.
that's a swarm of, another swarm of spiders.
Okay, and then I'm going to ask the DM why he ended combat last time and made me lose my rage, because it was kind of a punk move on your part, and then I'm going to pass my turn.
Do you have any
Vamir.
effects on you even, Tyrowin? Check to see if anything should be
Yeah,
on.
everybody needs to check their, if they're supposed to have an effect on, they need to turn it on. When it transferred over, it might have dropped stuff.
Everybody's.
If you have lasting effects, like racial things and... Vamir is up.
You've got more too, not just sneak attack.
Oh golly, I'm actually gonna have to count squares.
Yeah. Yep, you gotta count the squares.
We'll go that far.
Alright. Anything else?
Nah,
Pass your turn?
nothing's trying to bite us, right?
Not you. Kez.
Ooh, I see a hazard.
Okay. So the swarm of insects.
You on the combat tracker.
Take a bite at Tyrowin, but they're gonna miss.
Or should they be on the combat tracker?
Oh, no. Oh, the only person that can see him is Tyrowin. And Gothic's not here. Oswald, you're up again.
I ran and dashed.
Kriv, anything?
Crib will come up behind Blade Butter.
Your turn.
I, in theory, have passed my turn. I don't see the little turn marker, though.
It's going through all the hazards.
Ah.
Leaf.
Alright. I will round this corner and head north and use a dash action.
All right.
See, 60 to there. And then the kitty sprint for another 30. And pass my turn.
Dre.
Alright. I'm going to. Wait, I actually got to count.
You heard Tyrwin squeal.
It was definitely a squeal. So I'll run up to there. Oh dear.
I was thinking of it more of a growl of alarm.
Spiders!
More growly. Spiders! Like we're jumping from the rope and pounding them with our luchador fists.
Bunch of spiders all over him. A swarm.
See, I'm not gonna make that jump over the hazard. I'm just gonna try and hack my way through it.
All right, go ahead and target it and roll an attack. It does have an AC. And that's a hit, so roll damage.
Yeah, easy to hit.
So you did some damage to it. That's another hit.
Where's it? Is it showing hit? Usually it was showing hit on the chat box. Is it not anymore?
I see it says hit attack 25 at sticky webs hit. You can't see that, huh?
No, it just says attack M. Great X plus
Alright.
1.
Nice roll.
Let's fix these things as we go then. Let me find it. So you can't see the damage either?
Nope. Well, he sees the damage, yes. But he has no way to judge whether he should do damage or not.
Alright, let me find the setting.
I think as long as he's rolling d20s, he's pretty safe that he's going to do damage.
Okay, combat.
He didn't actually roll a natural 20. He got a +9 and that got it over 20.
NPC numbering. Variable, ring bell, show turn order.
I'm showing as
show
so a
effects.
d20 plus 9, and then it rolled a 16. So that's what, and red is the 25.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
looking at d20 and I thought you'd rolled 20, but no.
Oh, so then it should have totaled up to 29. Okay, no, I got you. And then we also could see before, like status if it was, you know, I forget what all the terms were like damage, heavy, dying.
let me go through these options here.
Started to rail.
Dice manual entry, remove on miss. Turn, use compact module. Chat show GM roles off. Show results to client on. Close on turn both. Open on turn. Party show inventory tabs. Show order tabs. Dice tower. Unshare. Combat. Bar colors. It says health non-ally status, so you should be able to still see the wounds and stuff on the combat tracker. You don't see it? It doesn't say healthy and all that stuff?
Not yet. Haven't seen it.
Oh yeah, I see it. I see it all the way. Wait, I don't see the hazard. I see the swarm insects.
Oh! You know what? It's because I don't have that hazard on the combat tracker. Let me put it on the combat tracker. Sticky web 6. It's invisible on the combat tracker. That's the problem. We'll get used to this, just like we got used to classic. Oh, there we go. Sticky web 6.
There it is.
Web 14 and web 5. And sticky web 5. So it wasn't a setting, it was just my dumbass not making them visible on the combat tracker. Where are we at? Tyrone?
Yeah, we're going to start with the math check. I know we didn't want to start with math, but here it is. So I think my armor is 10 plus 2 for a shield, plus my full dex, plus my con, plus 1 for my cloak. But I think the new script in here isn't calculating it right. So
Alright, hold on.
when I went to the AC, it was 19 because it didn't have the 1 from the cloak. It was ignoring that. So I added the 1 from a cloak to make it now 20, which I think is right.
No. See, on your...
Yeah, walk
the
me
cloak,
through this.
did you put in a 1 in your...
MISC. I put a 1 in MISC.
Yeah, leave it at 0. Because
Okay.
if you notice on your... Look at the combat tracker.
Yep.
Open up your effects. The first one says Cloak of Protection AC 1. That's where it gives you another AC through that
So it won't
coding
show
right
up
there.
on the character sheet
No.
at all.
No.
Okay, so it's not like equipping a shield where it actually changes your AC.
Right.
It's okay, sweet, neat.
Yeah. It's a coding that's on your character, on your combat tracker. Cloak of Protection gives you an AC of 1 and a save, an extra point for saves, it looks like.
I will trust the system and attack this swarm of insects standing in front of me.
Well, you can see if they roll a 20, they should miss, right?
They very well should, yes.
So if I roll a 20 and it still hits you, we'll know.
Alright, I did just try to attack the swarm of spiders.
Damage is showing up now.
Yeah, because I made them visible.
So,
Alright.
yeah. The spiders aren't dead yet, are they?
Not yet. So you're knocking them down, though. I mean, you're swiping them off. Smashing as many as you can. Vamir.
I hate spiders.
Kaz.
Can't do anything because the web's in my way.
Web's on the floor. You can shoot just fine.
Yep, you can shoot.
Can't shoot the web. Shoot the spiders.
Yeah, shooting the web is pointless, as we learned last time.
Ooh-wee.
You damaged yourself again.
Oops, hold on.
I like this dice roll.
The insect spiders were up. And they still have more than half, so they're gonna try to take another bite out of old Tiro in here. A 19, and it's gonna be blocked by your shield.
Did we lose Howleth somewhere? Or is he still with us?
He's down there. Let me make him visible. He just hasn't moved. Let me find him. He should be, you should see him down there now. That one's gonna stay there. Here we go. Alright, let me find out why he's rolling with disadvantage. Oh, you had dodge on. Vermeer, you had dodge on?
No.
Why did he roll at disadvantage? Oh, it says ranged in melee. That shouldn't have been. Let me move him back.
Well, who's ranged in melee? The spider cannot be on me.
He's on the ceiling.
He's in melee range because Tyrwin's right near him.
No, he's on the ceiling.
How did I not see him?
He just came out of the room. It's still gonna roll it like that.
I got shield.
It worked against us the same way.
Your shield that gives you how many to your
Plus
AC?
5.
Plus 5, which makes it what?
25.
Okay, so his web attack will miss.
Do you have a plus
And
5 shield?
you can see that spider token, right? The giant spider token?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Wish I hadn't.
Gothak.
Anybody playing Gothic?
No.
Oh, that's
Anybody
right.
want to play Gothic?
I mean, Tiro can roll for him.
Gothic's napping.
Oswald. The spider is on the ceiling.
No problem for me.
You see him coming. He came out of that hallway to the south.
I can see him now.
Yep. And that's a hit. Wow, what a hit. That's your new personal best.
I've been doing pretty lousy.
And
That's
he's going to
about
dodge.
normal.
He's going to dodge that one. The web.
Sticky webs don't really do anything on their turn, do they?
No. From the north hallway comes another spider. And he's going to try to shoot a web at Dre, and Dre's going to dodge it. Kriv, anything?
Kriv ends up, let's say, right behind Leaf.
Where's Kriv?
He's way in the back.
Leaf is right there, alright.
Thank you.
Move Kriv up to there. Alright, sticky web. Rain, you're up.
Can I shoot over Dre and Sticky Web 6?
Yep.
I think that'd be no problem at all.
Yeah, especially if you're targeting the spider on the ceiling.
Yes, that is the plan.
Yeah, no problems. Because you're shooting above them.
Dre, you're not raging, correct?
Correct.
And that's a hit. Ugh. And the spider's gonna take that first arrow and then look at you, and as you shoot the second one, he's gonna move to the side, skitter off to the side.
Upgrading to Unity hasn't changed our dice rolls, I mean, that's for sure.
That is not an upgrade to Blade Biter.
Leaf.
Okay, it's 15 to there. Guess I have line of sight on the giant spider now, right?
Can you see the token?
Yes.
Yeah, if you can see the token, you can see the spider.
Okay. Sure I'm targeted. Sure I don't have myself targeted. Turn on sharpshooting action. And let fly an arrow.
That's a hit.
Why did it roll with disadvantage?
Ranged in melee. Why is?
Ring? Why am?
I think
the
it's.
hazard.
I think it's the hazard. Let me delete the token for that hazard. Delete this token. Now try it.
Well, I went ahead and I hit, so I'm gonna go ahead and just accept that and
All right.
roll damage.
Sure. Alright, and the spider's gonna dangle a couple legs off the ceiling as he's being hit by arrows.
And then the second arrow.
And he's gonna dodge that one as he puts 4 of his legs back on the ceiling and hisses. Is that the end of your turn?
That makes sense. A 15 with disadvantage hit, but a 12 without it didn't.
Yeah.
It came out the same thing.
I'm going to use my inspiration card, Feign. Use
Hold
this
on.
card if you.
What do you mean it came out the same thing?
Isn't disadvantage minus 3?
No. Disadvantage means you roll 2 dice and
That's right. You take the lower.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, Feign, use this card if you miss all targets with an attack. As a bonus action, re-roll the attack with advantage.
Alright, so delete that card and re-roll that last attack then.
Alright.
And that's going to be a hit.
Awesome. Add a little sharpshooter damage.
And that spider is going to be dead.
Yeah, I grin as I let arrows fly.
Now, which web was that was out there?
Hazard 6.
Yeah, he had damage. Let me put that token back out there.
Yeah, I think I'm still targeting it.
Yeah. It was the only one with damage to it.
Yeah.
Dre!
I'm gonna keep trying to hack my way through this, try and get to Tyrwin. Click on the right thing.
Ooh, critical! On the web! You should have saved that crit.
I know.
And the web, you hack your way through the web. Let me find it and delete it. Alright.
I'm gonna run forward to help Tyrwin with his spider problem.
Alright. And you hit that spider. For the least amount of damage you could do.
Wow. Well, I tried, buddy. That's my turn.
Tyrwin, you still
Still
got the
going
swarm
to-
on you.
Yeah, still gonna attack the swarm.
Wow, you hit it with a 4.
They are really easy to hit.
Yeah, it's a swarm of spiders. You just stomp on them.
They're apparently very hardy, these spiders.
It's a swarm, so they got a pretty good number of hit points. A lot of spiders.
They're also resistant as weapon type.
Oh, are they? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Partially resisted.
all.
Vamir.
Does the control click thing work?
It should,
I,
yeah.
There we go.
Targeting,
Okay.
yeah.
And that's a hit. And the swarm of spiders goes, all of them.
I only had one hit point left.
You knocked them all off Tyrone. Kaz.
Ooh, nice.
That spider trembles and shakes. Oswald. And that's a hit. And that's another hit. Putting some arrows in these spiders. And another one dead.
I finally killed something.
What's the deadliest thing you've put down in your adventuring career, Oswald?
Because that's the first thing I've actually killed. Since we added that feature.
Tyrone, I have an idea for our next turn.
Okay,
Is Kriv moving anywhere?
I'll stick around.
Crib will. Is that wall on the other side of Vamir? And Kaz? Like the north part of this, that's a solid wall?
Yeah.
Alright, put
In the
Crib-
corner?
Yeah. Put Kriv between Vamir and me.
Nobody puts Kriv in the corner.
Kriv
Right
is
there?
actually, yes, thank you. Kriv's somewhere in the corner, like doing loopy loops, because that's what he do.
Alright, where is this thing at? Am I missing? There we go. Why does it keep doing that? Damn it.
I don't know where it came from, but I twist like a leaf in the breeze.
He's not in. I guess it's because the tokens are around him, even though he's on the ceiling. It's going to keep doing that.
I think if you tell it to roll with advantage, it'll just cancel out.
Yeah, that's what I should do. Let me put it back. See if this works. Yeah, it worked that time. So the spider shoots a web at Leaf. And Leaf is restrained in the web as the spider crawls towards him even closer. And starts like picking him up with his legs and starts spinning a web around him.
Where
Rain.
is this spider?
We don't see the spider anymore.
Alright. You don't see that token right there?
Now I do.
Oh, I do
No,
now,
we do.
yeah.
He's
I
not, on the,
wonder.
he's not on the combat tracker anymore either.
He's not?
Nope.
How about now? Now
There
he
he is.
should be.
Kind of straddling the wall.
Is he on the ceiling?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's still like 2 or 3 feet into the wall.
Yeah. He's got Leaf, and he's cocooning him up.
Do I get a contested roll for this? Or...
On your turn.
Can I... Let's see, if he's got him in his legs... Maybe I can shoot him.
That's a hit. And another hit. Leaf, you're up. Now you get to, let me go back and read this again. As an action, the restrained target can make a strength check to burst the webbing on a success. So give me a strength check in the tower.
Alrighty.
Or the webbing can also be attacked and destroyed. Oh yeah, you break free from the webbing.
I drop back to the floor in a cat-like crouch with my bow, and I aim up.
And because you are a tabaxi, I will let you land on your feet and not give you damage or prone.
Because I'm a cat.
Right. So you won't take any falling damage, or you won't fall prone. You pass your turn?
Okay, so the string check is my action, right?
Yep. You can use an action to break free.
Okay. In that case, I'm done. Oh, wait, nope. Not quite. As a bonus action, I am throwing divine favor on myself.
All right.
Yeah, I passed.
Just remember to untarget yourself.
Dre.
Alright, bear with me. With readying an action, is that basically if I were to ready an attack and the creature goes past me, then I would be able to trigger that attack?
Yes.
Okay.
But if the creature goes past you within melee range anyway, you get a reaction to hit it anyway.
I'm gonna try something a little bit dumber than that even. How high off this floor is the ceiling?
10 feet. According to the descriptions of the dungeon, the ceilings are as high as the room is wide. So it's a 10-foot hallway, it's a 10-foot ceiling.
That's way less dramatic than I was hoping for. I wanted Tyrone to throw me up, ready in action, as I hit the apex of the throw. And then I don't really know what that would do with my landing damage. What is what I was going for there. But I can't reach 10 feet in the air, so...
What are you trying to attack?
The spider that's right above us. I wanted Tyrone to throw me at it.
Oh, Spider 18.
Yeah, you're ready to attack, and then Tyrone can throw me farther.
You can see into that room, right?
Yeah, I see, 5 hazards, a couple spiders.
Okay. I was just making sure.
Oh, that's changing some things.
Can he just melee attack it from where he's at?
Not the spider on the ceiling, no. He can attack the webs, the hazards.
I mean, it's a giant spider. It's not like he's flat against the ceiling like a sheet of paper.
Giant spider has only 10-foot ceilings, then. I mean, Tyrone's 7 feet tall.
How long is that axe?
Not 5 feet long.
Yeah, because the spider is sticking down quite a bit. I mean, this is pretty close quarters, is what I'm saying.
I'm 6'4".
Yeah, if you get under him, you could reach him.
Alright, I'll just do that then. Trying to get properly under him. There we go.
That's a hit.
Not doing well with the rolls tonight. Damage rolls at least.
That's another hit.
That's all I got.
Alright, pass your turn. Tyrone?
Man, I thought that was going to be so cool. And then...
Yeah, why can't I throw you?
Wait till you get into a bigger room.
Or can he just pick him up and use him like
Yeah.
an impaling implement?
Yeah, I'm. Can't I throw him straight up? I'm gonna throw him straight up.
But
Throw
that's,
him.
that's giving up Terowine's attack to do it, right?
If
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
but like I'm saying, like if you're 6'4" and the ceiling is 10 feet, like you could pick him up, swing him by his feet, and use him to like impale that thing, like you hoisted a tiny pissed off rhinoceros.
It wouldn't like that if I was using something else. So I can't use him as a melee weapon.
Damn
You
it.
just put me on your shoulders.
I could put you on my shoulders, but I think
You can hit him
instead,
from where you're at anyway, so it's not a big deal.
yeah, instead I'm gonna walk here and hit Giant Spider 18 rather conventionally with my sword.
Boring.
And that's gonna
I'm
be a hit.
trying here.
I
know.
suppose-
I know. Me too. Me too.
We'll do something cool.
Should have picked him up and threw him in the room.
Well, that's what I'm saying. After we get rid of the spider, you can throw him across the hazards, at least.
And that's a hit. And that spider falls from the ceiling.
Okay, I'm gonna continue my move and go here, and then I will
Alright.
be done. I will roar at the other spiders.
Vamir. That's a hit.
Why did I have advantage on that?
Ranged and melee. What is it? Again, attack, Eldritch Blast, ranged and melee. It says you had.
Oh, because of the hazard.
God.
They give you disadvantage.
I'm taking the 20.
Shift. Do a. When you roll damage, hold shift. Kez.
What to do? What to do?
Can you make the hazard neutral?
Yeah, that should work, right? Let me go through and make them neutral, see if that works.
Can't attack anyway.
Yeah, hopefully that works.
Alright, I'll be ready.
You readying an action? What's going to trigger the action?
I guess we're dealing with spiders, so whenever a spider pops up in view.
Alright. Oswald.
What was the key press to go at angles?
If you use your number pad, the 7, 9, 1, and 3.
You know it, this keyboard doesn't have one. Oh well.
Oh. That's a hit. Another hit. And he's dead.
He's not saying that to me for some reason. I get damage messages either at time.
Oh, because he wasn't on the combat tracker again.
On the combat tracker?
Come on. No, he wasn't on the combat tracker. That was... Which one was you targeting? 7, right?
7. Mm-hmm. It's okay. If he's dead, he's dead. It's fine with me.
There he goes. Because it was his turn next anyway. Is Kriv moving?
Kriv. Nah.
Your turn, Rain. He's got to take a bite at Vamir and miss. And this one is going to...
On my map, the hazards are covering up the spiders. You can't see them anymore.
Yeah, the, I guess making them, oh no, he was too close. Leaf.
Step around the corner.
Pull them off a little bit like that they show up again.
Yeah, I moved it a little bit.
Alright, target number 28. Come up with some sharpshooting action. And why did it give me disadvantage? It says I'm restrained.
Oh, yeah. Let me take that off. There you go.
And it doesn't show what the other die was.
Just re-roll it.
Okay.
It said drop to 15.
And that one missed.
I haven't attacked yet.
Oh, it says attack. Oh, okay, that was the last time. Yeah.
It does show what the other die was.
Okay, I don't know why it's doing that, but click once, it throws 2 die. Or there's just some serious delay. I'll use the first one. They're both ahead, so.
Yeah.
Why? Oh. Why do I
You had
have a
yourself
custom-
targeted?
Okay.
Yeah, you had yourself targeted. You damaged yourself. That's why it was rolling twice, because you was hitting the spider and yourself.
Ah, God. Okay.
So you need to have 24 put back on. Alright.
Let's
It's
try
skill
this
to shoot
again.
yourself as well.
Okay, I'm only targeting the spider this time. Only applying sharpshooter once.
And he's gonna
that's
dodge.
Clearly a miss. That's
Dre.
But this many people in the room, can I even, or a hallway, can I even move forward?
I'll let you squeeze in between, with a -2 to your attack. So you're gonna squeeze in between everybody there, right in the middle, and just click the -2 before you roll your attack, because you're squeezing in there.
There's only one big person in his way. You should get in there.
Yeah, but I mean, I can't do a full swing with everyone right there.
Right.
square
Am I
to be-
targeting the right thing?
Says you're targeting Spider 28.
Assuming I can reach him still. I'm under.
Yeah, those spiders are on the floor.
Oh,
They're
perfect.
not on the ceiling. And that's a hit.
Do I need to hit -2 again for damage roll?
No,
Just the hit
just
roll.
for the hit.
Hey.
And that spider's down.
Woo.
Alright, that's all I got.
Can you pick a square to be on?
Yeah, you got to
Okay.
move back
Or
or move forward.
I'll shift over here.
Tyrwin.
I will see no more spiders, right?
You should see the giant spider 1.
he's under sticky web 5, maybe?
Let me see.
Ah, there
I
he is.
knew
all
there
right.
was another one up there.
Yeah, he was
Remember,
under
the
the
hazards aren't hostile anymore, so if it's red, there's something under it.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm going to. Can I like go around this hazard? Is that a roundy thing?
No, there's still a hazard there.
Okay. So how do I get to this spot right here?
The hazards are just difficult terrain. Let me double check.
Okay. Because I've decided that I've pretty much had it with this bullshit webbery, so I'm going to be where I want.
Now, if you move into it, it's a dexterity saving throw. On a failure, the target is restrained by the webs.
Okay.
So if you
that's
move
fine.
into it,
I don't care.
if you
Yeah, I'm moving
succeed,
into
then you're
it.
not.
I'm moving into it so much.
All right, so let me drop that on you. And you succeeded, so you are not restrained, so it's only difficult terrain.
Okay, yeah. Well, I go there and I target Giant Spider 1 and I attempt to kill it.
Alright.
Bam.
That's a hit.
Did it make the target? Did it do the target?
Let me see. Spider 1.
Because it
yeah.
didn't like tell me. Yeah, it did. Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
Wounded. All right, now I'm gonna do this. Oh, that's great.
And he dodged.
I feel like there's one more attack that I'm gonna do. Somehow. I got this card. It's an extra action. It's called
Alright.
action.
What's the card say?
Action.
Says you can do an extra action, bonus action, or whatever.
Yeah.
Alright, so you get
Action.
one more attack.
I think so. Yes.
Actually, if he gets to repeat his action, doesn't he get 2 attacks?
That's a hit.
That's a bonus action. I don't think I get to repeat my bonus actions.
Right.
One of them, but you get to do your normal action all over again.
Yeah, and my bonus action is the extra attack. It's not a actual
gotcha.
second attack. Yep. At least I
Alright.
think that's how it's written. But
Yeah, that's
I'm
how-
gonna pass my turn now.
Vamir.
Oof.
Spider 1's looking pretty rough.
Oh no, Q's right. Beginning at the 5th level, you can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action on your turn. No word of bonus action.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
I
a
was just
bonus
trying to
action.
find that too.
You're talking about
Yeah.
the extra attack ability?
Yeah. So
Same
I
thing, Scott. Yeah, you should
Yeah.
be able to hit him again.
except that
dodge.
is that's just ridiculous. So turns out it's stupid.
Now it's Vamir. That's going to be a hit.
Smite!
And he's going to be dead.
I thundered him to pieces.
All right, pass your turn. Kaz, you going to do anything?
These hazards are difficult terrain, right?
Yes, and if you move into them, you get a dexterity saving throw.
Oof. Rip. Okay.
You just burn them down like we did before.
25 wisdom.
I will ready in action when another enemy shows up.
I'm being so dumb about this.
All right, pass your turn.
Be on the ceiling too, damn it.
You could, yes. Dre, you see a web shoot past your shoulder, and it misses you. Oswald.
I'm gonna climb up the wall and walk across the ceiling to right there.
All right.
This spider on the ceiling or on the floor? Number 15.
He's on the floor.
Oh.
That's a hit.
Aimed didn't think like crap again, but that was a good hit anyway. How do I undo that? Put advantage on it?
Yeah. Click the advantage button before you roll. And that's a hit.
It started showing me hits again, the same way it used to, with the sword with the red thing on the end. Maybe it
You
only
didn't see
shows
it?
you your. I'm saying I did this time.
Oh.
Maybe it only shows it when it's your turn.
Could be.
I haven't been seeing it on other people.
Rain. You see Oswald hanging from the ceiling upside down, shooting his bow into the room to the south. As he yells, "Spider!"
So if I move forward, like in front of Kaz, I'm in that web, correct?
Right.
And being in that web, can I hit it with my axe?
No, he's way down. You don't even see where he's at.
She's talking about the web.
Oh.
Oh, what, the web? Yeah. Yeah, you
And
can attack the web.
I'm assuming I need to move forward to do so, though, because Kaz is a bit in my way.
Right. Just go ahead and move it in front of Kaz. And I'll give you a dexterity saving throw. And you're going to be successful, so you are not restrained, and you can attack it. You're swinging at the web, trying to chop it away from your feet. And that's a hit. Oh, that's another hit.
Her slashing damage works, but Carolyn's didn't.
My battle axe is magic.
So is his sword. I
Lucy's
don't know why it
magic.
wouldn't. Yeah.
That's weird.
Leaf.
I'm going to proceed up in here. Is it possible for me to leap past this hazard to the south where I'm at? Number 25?
Well, what are you gonna? Nah, there's too many people in your way.
Okay.
You'd have to jump over everybody.
You could probably clear Kaz, but Blade Biter's going to be a bit of a problem.
I'm going to proceed into the web.
All right. Hold on a second.
And try to go through it.
Oh, you succeeded.
So would that put me there?
Difficult terrain, so count it as every 5 feet is 10.
Okay. So yeah, I would stop there.
5.
And I'm going to target number 15.
All right.
And only number 15. Sharpshooter.
I think it matters on this turn, but is the other spider adjacent to that one? Because he's kind of off grid.
No. Yes, he was not in a square.
Now he is adjacent, right? It
Yes.
matters for Lee.
Yep. Okay, first one missed. And I'm thinking of giving me disadvantage for melee in range.
Click advantage before you attack it.
Okay.
I guess changing them to neutral doesn't work. And that's a hit.
Firing arrows of light at these bastards. Pass
Dre.
my turn.
It's a difficult terrain. 5 foot, 10
Yeah.
foot.
Yep.
Yeah, those webs gotta be up the last door.
And if you step into it, you get a dexterity saving throw or to pass or be restrained.
So for me to get all the way down to basically by one of these spiders, by Giant Spider 12, that's effectively 30 feet. So I would have to do 2 dex saves.
No, just one. It's like one big hazard. So let's just do, if you're going to go all the way through, that's 10. You can't get all the way. 10, 20,
You'd still be
30.
in it.
You'd
That'd be 5
be
short,
at the
yeah.
end. Yeah.
But you,
So I'll give-
you'll be adjacent
but
to
that's-
one of the spiders.
Yeah, that's even if you get to move. So you take your first 5 feet, I'll give you the dexterity saving throw. Oh yeah, you succeeded. So you
That
can
should get
move.
me there, right?
Yep. And you are in melee range of Spider 12 too.
Oh, yeah, diagonal.
That's a hit.
Not doing howd in these attacks tonight. That's bad. Neck deep in the web. I just keep swinging, and I pass my turn.
Jerwin.
I will do some general cleaning and take out Sticky Webs 14 to the best of my ability.
All right, go ahead and target it and start hacking away with that blade. Hold on. Did it hit? Yeah, it hit.
Yeah.
Damage.
Oh, these Sticky Webs are not resistanced.
Yeah, it did the full damage.
Weird. I mean, the other Sticky Webs certainly resisted me.
I wonder why. And that's
I just, I rolled the
another
wrong die.
hit.
Okay, that web is
And-
gone.
You cleared that web out of the way.
Ah, go forth, party.
Vamir.
Might as well move up too.
Well, I'm going north, Q.
Okay, still, you might as well move into the next one. Take your dex save right now.
That's a hit.
It says I still have disadvantage. Qua.
Did you click advantage on it? Yeah, because you're still within 5 feet of that
The one
hazard
above you
sticky web
is
5.
Oh, what? Turning them neutral didn't fix it?
No.
Lame.
Yeah, turning them neutral didn't fix it.
If you're touching a hazard, you need to put advantage on it.
Yeah, which one did you hit?
I think it's the only one you can see.
Spider
Yeah,
15.
50. I can see 12. Can I shoot it?
Seems pretty dangerous in what we can see there in that case.
No. You shouldn't be able to see it.
I could
I-
see it as soon as I moved into the hall too. I might actually have a line on it. I'm just about
Right.
on it.
You have a
I mean-
lot. Oswald, you can see more than 50% of the token. Vamir shouldn't see the token.
I can see the token. I can, if we're doing by 3.5 rules, I can draw a line from one of my corners to one of its corners.
Two of its corners.
Well, I'm going to say
Yeah.
if the line of sight allows you to see the token, then you can shoot it. You couldn't see it before you
Well,
moved
that's
there,
why
right?
I would be ruling on it constantly.
Correct.
Yeah.
When you was in the other square, you couldn't see the token, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so if you move there and the line of sight lets you see it, then you see it. We'll play it that way.
It's not like magic has to hit square anyway.
Right. Kaz.
Alright, going into the hazard. I will roll first. What do I roll again?
I'll drop it on you. That is a success, so it's difficult terrain.
10, 20, 30.
25, right there.
That was interesting.
You You got to hit advantage when you roll it because
You're still touching the head.
yeah, you're still touching that hazard. So click advantage before you roll your attack.
Alright.
You get a second shot, or is just one
This
shot
is
now?
only. Yes.
All right. Oswald, click advantage before you shoot.
I'm gonna take care of that.
And you're on the ceiling, so you can move. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about this stuff.
And that spider is dead. And I
Here must have
believe
done a ton of damage to it. And
That's
Cat.
her.
that's all.
Good. Liquor break.
Yeah, because we're an hour and a half in. The alarm went off. We've done our first combat in Unity, and I am going to. Hold on.
Liquor break?
Oh, they were still set on faction. They weren't set as neutral. Maybe that's why. Let me delete.
Let me try attacking another one with it.
Oh, I just deleted. I'm sorry. Right when
Okay.
you started talking. So yeah, we're gonna take a 5-minute break unless anybody needs longer.
Oh,
It should be
is there
fine.
is there any looting to be done in this area?
Yeah, I'll roll for the loot
No problem.
while we're on a break.
Yo.
Can you put the hazards back on, and we can experiment with the advantage disadvantage thing?
All right, hold on. Let me find them.
Liquor break.
All right, I got them back on. There we go. And let me change them to. I'll keep the swarm red. Let me change the webs. Neutral.
Don't see a swarm.
It's because you're in the other room. You got to go back out in the hallway to see it.
Talking about, yep.
All right, go ahead and try it. I've changed them all. I changed all the webs to neutral now.
Move it down to the mirror's turn so he can play with it.
An attack out of turn.
Yeah, you can attack out of turn.
Okay, cool.
That worked.
That worked? All right, so whenever I have hazards, we'll have to turn them to neutral. See, I only clicked them once, and that just changed. It said faction. I thought
You're
it was
not going to
neutral.
attack, it really doesn't matter, right?
Right. Yeah. Like traps and hazards, they should automatically put them on here as neutral, really. But I guess because they're hazards, they put them on as hostile.
And we don't have any status for me being on the ceiling, so they affected me just as much.
Right. Yeah, Fantasy Grounds doesn't know height. That should have got them all off. All right. I doubled the number of monsters in that combat from what the book says, and you guys still didn't take any damage.
No, it's true we didn't take any damage, but some of us gotten a lot more cautious about putting ourselves in harm's way too.
All right, I got some loots rolled up. Let me go get a drink.
Heck, I
Nice.
didn't actually take a break. Fuck.
That sure beats asking, "Is everybody ready?"
Nice. I finally got that extension to work. So when we go to break, I can throw it back up, find out when everybody's ready when they get back. Still waiting on Kez, Val, and Tyrwin.
I'm here.
You click the ready.
Oh.
I sent a ready check. Charles, what are you doing, lazy dog? What are you doing? Huh? You gonna get a haircut tomorrow? You're gonna get a bath and a haircut. Yeah. You're gonna get a bath and a haircut. Go lay down. Still waiting on one more.
Sorry.
There we go. We're all back.
Uh, making sure the cat had his catnip banana. Otherwise, there would have been drama.
You got that kitty?
We got a little kitty. I should post a picture for you. His name is Samurai.
Oh my.
Samurai.
No cats live up to their namesakes, right?
Zoomies.
He does the zoomies big time, and he loves his little catnip banana. He's not really susceptible to catnip. I think he just likes to throw the banana.
Okay, so we're all back. Let me describe. The room to the north is full of thick, sticky webs, and the webbing stretches all the way through the both rooms. The room to the south is dense webbing fills this room as well. Suspended within the webs are 6 cocoons, 5 containing desiccated corpses of some like humanoid figures, and one that's not so humanoid shaped.
Yeah.
So you're gonna investigate the rooms.
Sure, I'll investigate. I'm in the south room. I'll check out those cocoons.
Oswald, anybody else?
Yes. Leaf will go north. I specifically want to look at the non-humanoid cocoon.
Well, that's in the south.
I will down.
South then.
Kaz is investigating. Anybody else do an investigation check? Or
I will stand back and have a good look at the room. Crib should come up
all right.
close to me too, because he will monitor the ceiling.
When do dragons get true sight?
Later.
Terwin, Vamir, Dre, doing any kind of investigating?
Yes,
I'm good
I'm
right here.
investigating for more things to hit all around these here parts. So many investigations.
I just give it to everybody then. Come on.
Mostly in
Mouse.
these areas, because everybody seems to be down there. Anything to hit, nothing to hit. I like how the shadows move.
Yeah, the line of sight thing is cool.
My mouse isn't working right. So, investigation. I got a 10. Dre, you find a bunch of sticky webs.
Ah.
Terwin, you find no more things to kill. Kaz,
Oh, that was almost a 20.
Kaz, you kind of start walking through the webs, and you get, all over your feet, and you get restrained, and you can't move, so you can't investigate anything. Oswald, where are you at?
I'm investigating the cocoons.
All right, and let me see. Who else is this? Who's this? Leaf, you were investigating cocoons. Oswald and Leaf, yes. You find that you cut open the cocoons, and 4 of them are goblins that have been cocooned up. And when you cut them open, it's like dust. It's like poof, dust comes out, and these goblins are like all necrotic and dehydrated from having all the liquid sucked out of them. And in that last cocoon, you cut it open, and you find a Nothic. It's like a Nothic. That was the one that didn't look like a humanoid. As well as the goblin corpses yield 20 copper pieces, 18 silver pieces, 5 gold pieces, and a silver dagger. So let me put that in the party inventory. Come on. Come on. Inventory. There we go. Drop that in there. And you also find laying around the room a little bit more: 2 platinum pieces, 10 gold pieces, 14 electrum, and 76 copper. Drop that in there. And in the north room, you find a whole bunch of stuff: 57 silver, 90 copper, a bone caltrip dagger, old rusted dagger, an old rusted sledgehammer, a hand axe, lapis lazuli, never can pronounce it, a potion.
Lapis lazuli.
Yeah, lapis lazuli. A potion, another rusty scimitar, a scroll, a short sword, a small gold bracelet, a specimen number 49. That is a vial labeled number 49. And a tiger eye. Let me put that in the inventory.
Wasn't some of Halaster's apprentices turned into Nothics? Could this be one?
Why, yes, they were. Oswald, when you're walking back towards this way, you do a quick check of the wall, and you can see that there's something unusual with this wall. And as you start...
Standing now?
Yeah, right. That one right in front of you to the west. And you start reaching around on the wall, and your fingers feel like a crack where next to a brick, and you push on that brick, and all of a sudden the wall starts sliding, and you found a secret door with that 25 investigation roll. Other than what was just now described, nothing else is in these 2 rooms.
When I cut open this one with a Nothic, I say, I think we found one of Halaster's apprentices.
And you remember, you have heard stories from other adventurers that have been down here about Nothics and Halaster's apprentices turning into Nothics.
Didn't Badger tell us that as well?
Yeah. He gave you kind of a breakdown of some of the things that happened to Halaster's apprentices, one of them being that one that turned into a lich. A demi-lich.
But nothing special on his corpse, huh?
No, he had that phylactery thing.
I'm talking about the one we just found.
No. No, the Nothic that was inside the cocoon, no. So where would you guys like to go? Down the secret hallway?
There's the secret hallway here.
Alright, let me pull up another map. Let me put you on the map. I'm going to leave Kriv off this map. All right, I just shared the map. Maybe.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, I don't see you guys popping up like it used to on the bottom. Everybody got the new map?
I do.
Looks like it.
Yeah, so at the end of the hallway, you find an old wooden door. It's painted green with a brass knocker. It looks like a face. The door has no doorknob or handle.
We don't need those.
Beneath the brass door knocker, as you move up to it, beneath the brass door knocker is a brass plate with the word Waterdeep on it. Oh, and there's some art. Here we go. There you go. That's what you see on the door.
Well, I'm not shy. We're bound right up to the door and have a look.
I'm not able to move my token.
You're not.
And my map is all black.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm good now.
You can see now?
Yeah, I missed the fact that there was a second map. That's on me.
Oh. Who can't move their token?
Dre.
Let me drag you and drop you back on there again. Try
Two
now.
Oswalds on the map.
There's
There we
two
go.
Oswald.
There's two me's now, too.
And when I moved away, there was still one where I was.
Same.
I can't move that one.
Alright, then just ignore those. I only see
Yeah,
one
it says
token.
the same thing. Looks like everybody's got the same thing.
Alright, just move your token forward. Oh, I don't know why it's doing that.
I'm now. So I thought I could move. I'm now like ghosty. Oh, there I went.
I moved you.
Weird.
Can you move it now?
I cannot move.
Yes, I can.
Try now.
There we go.
Can Tyrone move?
It ended up underneath one of the other ones, and you can't move.
No, Tier 1 cannot move.
Try now.
Still no.
Really?
Whoa, there are two Tier 1s. I can move the one that's like flipping out and moving right now. I cannot
Alright.
move the one that is
Don't worry about
Just
the other
like
one. Leave it
everybody
there.
else then.
okay.
Yeah, I don't know why it is doing that. So yeah, you find this door at the end of the hall with no handle and a knocker. Did you get the artwork?
Yeah, it's cool.
Everybody got it?
The only question is, do you knock before it gets bashed?
Yeah. Well, bashing is kind of like knocking, but I turn to Vamir because he's from here, and I know he's from here, and I say, Vamir, you shiny white wizard man. This says Waterdeep. You're from Waterdeep. What is the custom with this type of door in this fine city of town people?
Well, it is very much like what you've been doing through most of the dungeon, but about 1/10 as hard. We call it knocking. Usually 3 knocks will suffice.
I lightly bashed the door 3 times immediately because I was just waiting for permission.
So you
I'm
take the
trying to-
knocker
Yeah.
and you rap 3 times. And all of a sudden that face like comes to life. And it says in Elvish. He speaks Elvish. Who speaks Elvish? Anybody?
At least a couple of us.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of half
Me and
elves.
the mirror for sure.
So I'm going to go ahead
And
and
the cat.
say and assume you guys are translating. And the door says, "Hello? May I help you?"
Could you open? I say in Elvish.
Why, yes, I can open. That's what doors
Please.
do. Doors open.
Please open.
I'll open when the time is right.
And what is the right time?
Hold on, do you speak Elvish?
I do.
Hot damn. I thought the fangs would interfere with that.
He has a rough but slippery tongue.
The right time is the time that I feel like it.
And how are you feeling this morning?
I'm a little down.
Well, how can we lift your frame of mind?
Well, a good conversation would help. It's been a while since somebody's found me.
There's no one on the other side to talk to? Or are you only on this side?
Oh, I'm only on this side. I don't know what's on the other side. I just know I open when the time is right.
Ask the door how he feels about rough play.
How do you feel about rough play?
Rough play? What do you mean by rough play?
Well, you know, ropes, handcuffs, electricity sometimes for the exotic folk.
I don't have any hands, so I have no need for handcuffs.
Bashing.
Bashing? Bashing does
Um,
no good. Many have tried.
Well, he can't understand Tyrowid,
Oh,
I assume.
that's right. Tier 1 don't
No,
speak
So
he
I'll,
English.
can't
I'll
understand me
translate
at all.
as paddling.
Paddling? I've never heard of that.
Well, if you won't tell us when the right time is, will you tell us when the wrong time is?
The wrong time is when I don't feel like it.
And what's on the other side of him?
I don't know. I've only been on this side.
But even when the door opens, it opens to our side?
Yeah.
Oof, so even when you open, all you see is a corner?
That's it. I see a wall.
That's rough, buddy.
That's why I need conversation. It gets very lonely here.
I say, would you like to see what's on the other side?
I have been a bit curious.
All you have to do is open up. We'll tell you.
But it's not the right time.
Well, what if I look around for hinges? What if we take the door off and turn you around?
You look around, there's no hinges on this door.
Is the door wood?
At the end, players find an old wooden door painted green with a brass knocker that looks like a face.
We cut his face off the door and take it with us.
So you're gonna pull out a knife and you try to. Is that what you're gonna use? How are you gonna try to
I mean,
get this? Go ahead.
I was thinking the big axe and just cut a section of the door out, but hey, I got some people between me and there, so they'd have to get out of the way first.
What if we cut you off the door and took you with us? That way, we wouldn't just need to describe it to you. You could actually see it.
Unfortunately, that's not possible. I'm doomed to be here forever.
Ask him why that is.
Why?
Well, Haleth put me here to protect this room.
I mean, Haleth has put a lot of monsters in here too, and they moved.
Or died.
I haven't seen any monsters in this hallway. I've only seen the occasional adventurer. And so far, nobody has convinced me to open. Through the many years. Where do you guys come from?
Oh, I'm a native Waterdavian.
A
You may tell him-
Waterdavian?
I'm curious how you tell time. You say you only open when it's the right time. How do you know what time it is? What's your reference?
It's just a feeling I get.
He also said he hadn't been convinced yet.
So Waterdavian, what is that?
Oh, well, there's a city above this place. It's a massive trading metropolis.
The name of it's written under your face.
It is.
I mean, to be fair, have you tried looking at your Adam's apple?
I I got a double chin and I really can't see. What
I was
what
definitely
does
talking to Oscar about that,
Wait,
or Oswald.
Oh,
I pull out
What?
a mirror and show his face with the word Waterdeep underneath.
oh. That's what that thing is. It says Waterdeep. And with that the door starts sliding open.
I guess that's
See,
the
all
right
we had to do
time.
was. Don't tell me all we had to do was say Waterdeep.
Had to get him to say Waterdeep.
Oh, okay.
Wait, he said that when he asked what Waterdeep was.
No, he said
you said
Waterdeep. Why he said what is a Waterdavian?
Oh, okay.
I was wondering if that's the correct proper name.
Hold on a second.
Waterdeep.
Hold on. Don't go through the door yet.
Like another storeroom full of cool stuff.
Trying to read this thing. Come on, it's locking up. There we go. Alright, talking door. Once the door is open, you find a treasure chamber, and 2 flesh golems guard the chamber. Actually, there's more than 2. Alright. There's 4 flesh golems. Let me open it up. And I gotta set visibility on these things. This is something new, I guess. I have to learn this when I'm prepping. All right, so yeah, you open up the door. You find a treasure chamber, and 4 flesh golems are guarding the chamber. And they're just standing there.
Ho ho! I got the door to open. I'm going to bound through.
All right, as soon as you bound through, this flesh golem comes down in front of you, right in front of you, and a voice, a deep voice, seemingly that comes from everywhere. Like, it's not coming from the flesh golem, it's like coming from the walls and the ceiling and the floor. And it says, in Elvish, "What is the password?"
Waterdeep.
I do not recognize that name.
Really? Because it's on the door. And when we said the word, when we got the door to say the word, it opened. So it is the password. I can't help it. You're just a golem.
Okay.
My eye starts twitching as I look at Tyrwin. Smash time?
No. I will speak to the golem.
There is
Hello, friendly
no
golem.
such word in the
No.
Elvish language. Waterdeep.
We could help the golem understand a different language.
All right. Hold on a second.
Axe?
Hold on. Let me give everybody a check here. Insight.
Please let it be a charisma check.
It's an insight check.
Push
If
or
I
roll.
can find it. I'm going to push it.
Nerds.
Leaf. Let me see. Vermeer, no. Kaz, no. Leaf, yes. Oswald. Leaf and Oswald. Again. And Vermeer. What did you roll again?
No, I didn't.
Oh, the
Roll
first one was
before.
investigation. Okay, so Leaf, Oswald, and Vermeer. Tyrwin, you didn't do it.
We didn't see those rolls because you did them in the tower.
Right, I met him hidden. You three, you remember reading somewhere that the city of Waterdeep is built upon the ruins of an ancient elven city.
Ah.
And there's supposed to be some kind of like grand white marble or alabaster throne somewhere. I have some
Yep.
decks,
And
Lidex.
You
the-
guys would have known that if you had a bard.
actually have a note about this. It's Illithron.
What did you say?
I said the city of Waterdeep sits on the ancient Elvish capital city called Illithron. Oh, sorry. The capital city is Aelinthaldarl, which I will not try to pronounce again because the human tongue or the cat tongue has a lot of trouble with it.
Type it out.
Aelin.
Yes, you are correct.
No.
Alentaldar
Yeah.
is the proper password. And the flesh golem backs up back on top of the...
They are. Come on, guys.
And when he backs up and gets back up on top of that crate there, he sits down and goes into like a catatonic mode.
All right, guys, come on in. Meow.
I shaman. Isaac, shenanigans.
Hi. Don't mind me, I'm just lurking.
No worries.
Welcome.
It's fine. We tend to provide some reasonable entertainment around here.
Would be more than reasonable if I was
Yeah.
there.
Searching and investigating.
Absolutely.
I would have had the flesh golem flirting with me by now.
Yeah,
And
so
dancing.
you go ahead and these flesh golems, they pay you no mind. And you search this room and you find a lot. You find 130 platinum pieces, 2,200 gold pieces, 11,000 silver pieces, 900 copper pieces. This is Hallister's treasure vault. As well as amber, amethyst, a bag made of brightly colored pieces of cloth sewn together with fine thread and a leather strap, a block and tackle, a brooch of shielding, a case of crossbow bolts, chalcedony, chrysoberyl. I don't even know how to pronounce half these things. Garnet, Lysander's eye, mirror, pearl, a potion, a robe, another scroll. Let me put all this stuff in the party sheet for you. Actually, before I do that, why don't you go through the party sheet inventory and take out anything you don't want, and I'm going to turn the rest into money. That way you won't, this stuff that I'm going to put in there won't get lost in the clutter.
Somebody should take the potion of climbing out. And I feel like the cat has an interest in specimen 49.
What's specimen 49?
Read it.
Contains the gazer eyes. Ooh, yes. Yep.
You got the gazer. Eyes.
Your eye. I shall put that in my ornament box.
Everything should be identified too, so.
Little scroll in there. Do you want that, Vamir?
Scroll. Can you read what it says?
Detect poison and disease.
Yeah, good. Everything's identified then.
What was the pearl?
I haven't dropped the thing I haven't dropped that parcel in there. I want to get this cleaned up so it doesn't, all that stuff doesn't get lost in the clutter. Once you take everything out of the inventory that you want to keep, I'm going to trade it in for cash and then drop the parcel in there.
I'm gonna grab that potion in the scroll. I don't need either one.
Is detect poison and disease on your spell list? Because otherwise, I'll just keep it in my scroll case for a rainy day.
I'm a poison master of some kind, but I do not have any spells associated with it. I can make stuff.
You're not a ranger anymore. Alright, I got it.
I never have been a ranger.
Remember, it doesn't have to be on your spell list to cast it.
What was that?
The house rule.
Was it?
The house rule we're playing with is if the scroll is of your class, no roll is needed. To cast a scroll not of your class, you must be able to cast magic. The DC is 10 plus 1 per spell level. On a failed roll,
I don't have any spell levels.
Yeah, on a failed roll, we'll roll on the Wild Magic Surge table. So,
Yeah,
Anybody-
players don't have spellcasting.
okay. Yeah, so
I
Go
think I
ahead.
can if I take a different specialty, but I don't.
you got everything you want out of there, so I can sell this stuff off.
Longbow is better than a regular longbow.
That's Leaf's old bow. So yeah.
That's my old.
No. Oh,
So you
Going
can take
once.
it. Nobody cares.
short bow +2.
Yours is magical. That one is not.
Correct.
It's really
A bone
very
cut.
much the same as my longbow.
Going twice. Anybody else? Going 3 times, and I'm selling it all. And I'll delete the bone cantrip. Unless somebody wants it as a souvenir. Gone. And I'm going to drop this parcel in there. Come on. There we go. There we go. That's what you find in this room.
Holy moly!
Yeah, that's why I wanted to clear out that inventory. So I'm going to give you 5 minutes to go through this, and you guys can discuss what you want to do with it, or if you want to hand any out right now, or if you want to just move on. You let me know when you're done. Speak.
Give it all to the bard.
I'm missing a bard.
Yeah, I don't feel any particular attachment to any item at all. So I'm ready to move on and find more blood.
Anybody need any crossbow bolts? I think Blade Biter's
Use
been
them.
using them. Take
Yep,
them.
I will.
And I did not identify any of the magic items in here.
Well, then let's take a short rest and identify all the things.
Agreed.
All right, let me change the time here.
And if we're doing that, I am going to convert some spell slots into spell points.
And let me push a short rest.
And who thinks that block and tadpole is worth 5 pounds of weight?
Nope.
We might find a use for it.
Seems fishy.
We've got 10 days of rations.
I
And
cannot
now
drag.
everything should be identified now.
There's a bag of holding in there now. That fancy bag.
There's
Didn't
some
we
good
already
stuff.
buy a bag of holding?
There was not one available.
It was
Potion of
wonderful.
growth.
It was wonderful
Great.
hearing all your
Be-
voices.
be
I'm gonna
both
jump out of the room.
Oh, there you go. Look at that bad boy.
That's cool.
Does the robe of useful items count like it's armor, or is it not armor?
It doesn't say it adds any AC to
It
you,
is
so
not armor.
it's not
Because
armor.
it could be my luchador robe that I wear as I approach the ring.
Oh, you're going to have to roll on the table of random patches. I actually did play that one on Sunday, and it is hilarious the sort of patches you can get.
Yep.
Yeah, if
Robe
no one
of
else
useful
wants it,
items table.
I would like that for my ringside entry attire.
Dre should get the potions of growth. He can be an all.
What are you trying to say, buddy?
Drag the case of crossbow bolts for some reason.
It seems to leave them behind for a while. When I took something out earlier, it did the same thing. It left it, and then showed up in my inventory, and it took a while for it to drop out of the party inventory.
So hear me out. The Dwarven barbarian gets yeeted mid-flight. He quaves a potion
Oh,
of
come
growth.
on.
It lands as a giant dwarf with all spikes.
Who's can use the staff?
There's actually a feat that's I think it's cannonball or something like that you can take when you do your damage calculations, you
Yeah, that was a nice roll.
actually count as a damage class or a size class bigger for damage you deal but not damage you take.
Man, there you go.
All right, so it's got 13 more patches to it. Is that what that says?
That's what it says.
Yeah,
In
that's
addition,
what
the
it
robe has 44 other patches. The DM chooses the patches or determines them randomly. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to unlock this thing. I'm going to roll. And you're going to have... Let me add this. What happened? Oh, you took my
Okay.
thing away. You put it on your inventory?
I put it on my person.
Oh, that's why it went away.
I can put it back.
No, that's fine. Let me find it. It's on your inventory though, right?
Yeah.
Objection to me taking the brooch of shielding?
I was gonna say one of the rogues should definitely take that. Attune to
Yeah,
it.
one of you squishy people needs that.
I don't know. Force damage is pretty freaking rare unless we're fighting warlocks, and warlocks are probably going to be focusing on the barbarians.
All right. There's one thing I added. Okay. Let me add another thing.
I don't think we don't have. I guess Vamir only if he's really truly warlocky could attune to the staff.
And we have a cleric?
You got a cleric.
Item number 3. You can place on a vertical surface. You can reach. Item number 4. Spell scroll containing one spell of 1st to 3rd level. Item number 5. You already got that one.
Oops, sorry. That was a new button.
Do you have an image of the bag of holding, Scuzzer?
Hold on a second. Let me finish getting his things.
Yep. Get him his patches.
5. Item number 6. Nice. Item number 6. 4 potions of healing. Item number 7. 12-foot long rowboat.
And that's 2 12-foot long rowboats to you.
Oh, there was already a rowboat on there?
Is it 2 each of the following patches, or just one of these that you're adding?
Um.
Because one rowboat is probably enough. Okay, all right.
The next one is an iron door, up to 10 feet wide and 10 feet high, barred on one side of your choice, which you can place in an opening you can reach. It conforms to fit the opening attached it. Oh, you can put a door up. What was that number? What number was that?
5.
I don't think it was 5.
I think it was
6.
more than that. 1.
Are you writing them down?
No, I'm counting them. 1.
Well, I mean, you still need to write them
2,
down to keep track
3,
of that
4,
path.
Yeah.
5.
He's putting them on the
6,
robe.
7. Number 8. Yeah, I'm putting them on the robe. Number 8.
You're gonna push the robe to me so I can record it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, number 8 is 2 mastiffs.
Yes, doggies!
Cool. So we've got 2 doggies and a giant snake.
Number 9.
Brilliant.
4 more potions of healing. Number 10. A silver coffer, 1 foot long, 6 inches wide and deep, worth 500. That was number 10. Number 11. You already got that one. Number 11. You want 2 more mastiffs?
Absolutely. Come on now.
All right. Change that to 4 mastiffs. Number 12 is number 12. You want 4 more potions of healing?
Yeah, I want 4 more potions of healing.
That makes 12 potions of healing. And number 13. You want a second iron door, or you want me to roll again?
I don't want another iron door.
Ten gems worth 100 gold pieces.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Let me change this thing here.
I think that's 1,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, it is 1,000 gold pieces. That's why I want it.
And there you go.
Alright. If I take the Staff of the
I'll lock it
Python,
back.
it will be my 3rd attunement slot, so I'd really rather somebody else take it.
Who else can use it?
A cleric.
This talking about the staff?
Yes.
What does it do?
Cool stuff.
It turns
Cleric,
into
druid,
a
or warlock?
The snake staff. Well, I guess. What do I have that's attunement? I have the withered heart.
You can hold on to it for later. You could sell
I
it.
mean, it's only got 60 hit points. So, like, mostly it's probably going to be taking the help action.
Yeah, let it die. It destroys it.
Yeah, I will take it.
All right,
All you
pull it
have
out
to
of
do is
there.
convert it back to staff and it gets
That-
healed.
Temporarily, anyway.
Okay, do we have a limit on how many things we have to do that are attuned?
3. You can only use 3 attuned items.
And
Although my
approach I
familiar
took requires
did things that
attunement
don't have
too.
requirements.
That brooch I took requires attunement, but I don't see any coding that come with it.
Hold on, let me see what it said. What is it?
The brooch of shielding.
Made with gold strands, some other material running through this brooch is slightly scuffed and tarnished appearance. Effect features. You have resistance to force damage, and you have immunity damage from magic missile spells. Yeah, why isn't that on there? I have to figure out
Okay.
what the
Don't have
coding
to do
is and
anything
put it
about
on
right
there.
now. I haven't run into magic missiles yet, and I don't get hit in the face too much.
Right. I'll figure out what's going on because the effect feature should be on there.
When I click on the opened it up and clicked on this place, there's a place to fill in
Right.
stuff, but it's not filled in.
Yeah, it's supposed to automatically parse what it says and fill it in. It's pretty cool looking.
I didn't get an image. Oh, there. Good. Thank you, because it didn't come up when I clicked it.
Anybody taking anything else out of there?
The scroll of minor illusion, I think it was.
It's gone.
Didn't copy over. It didn't copy over into my inventory.
Scroll of minor illusion.
You sure that's what it was? I have a scroll of minor illusion.
Oh, then maybe you took it. Okay.
No, I didn't get it today. I had it before.
Well, I'm pretty sure it was a scroll of something having to do with illusions. Silent image, maybe? Actually, silent image sounds right.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah.
Well, somebody needs to grab the bag of holding. Who's going to be our holder of the bag of holding?
Anybody else?
The
wants
dragon.
to- I was gonna say I can do that.
Yeah.
You can put anything in it. It only weighs 15 pounds. Cool.
So what was this thing called? You got a scroll of thunderous, scroll of resistance, ray, prayer of healing, mending, magic missile, jump, hex, false. It was a scroll of what?
Silent image.
Alright, let me open up this parcel, see if it's still in there. Alright, let me try this. Find scrolls on there. ID it. It's on there now. You can put it in your
Nobody else is going to take it. I'll carry the potions of growth.
I do not see the scroll.
hold on. I just put it on there. I see it. Scroll of silent image is down by shield +1 at the bottom.
Oh, you put it on my inventory. I thought you put it back in the.
No. I put it directly on your inventory. You can go ahead and put it in your scroll case.
Does anybody want the potions of growth before I grab them out?
I'm good.
Okay, I'll put them in my inventory.
Man, Vamir's gonna have an entire spellbook worth of scrolls by the time we hit level 5 or something.
Alright.
We got nothing left but the block and tackle and some gems. I'm all for just converting it into money when we get up.
Oh, Vamir really likes the shinies, but the money is more efficient. Which is ironic.
There's a mirror in there if somebody doesn't have one.
I think we're good on mirrors.
I think everybody's got one by now.
I don't, technically, but...
Alright, let me
I
close
don't
this
either.
map.
I'll grab it.
And I will put everybody back on the other map. Leaf. Kaz. Tyrwin. Stray.
See me on the map, but I'm in a very dark place.
Yeah, I don't think
Green.
there's anything in there Goth would want, so.
Vermeer. I don't think I took Kriv off.
You did
Let
not.
me,
He didn't come at all.
let me delete all the golems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so you're back in that hallway.
I'm in the dark. I don't see anything. I don't see anybody either.
What about now?
I saw me move around in the dark, but it's still all dark here. And there's nobody else with me.
Alright, let me.
Close all your maps and then click on the little locate on map
Sure,
icon.
I'll do it. Worked fine, great. Good idea.
So you closed the map and reopened it, and
Yep,
it works
and
okay.
now I'm
Okay.
back with everybody else.
I bet those double
Just on the other
tokens,
side.
those double tokens probably would have went away if we done that in the other room. All right, cool. We're learning. We're learning Unity, folks.
Back through the secret door.
Engorgio. What's up, Engorgio? 20 minutes later. Sorry about that. I got chat on the way over on the other TV. All right, guys. Which way you want to go?
Looks like we have a choice, but going back east and down again. We've already explored the rooms, right?
Yep. Yep.
To the south.
Hi, Gothic.
I moved Kriv down by that other room. Yeah, you got that room there with the where the stuff is crashed, and you have a door in there that hasn't been opened yet.
Oh, there is a door down here. Yeah, they're hard to see. I agree with Vermeer.
My find on map isn't working. Oh, there we go. Wait, did the entire map reset?
Doors were shut. About is all I saw before.
Mine was reset for me.
Mine's
I'm
reset.
having to
Everything's
rediscover
dark
everything.
again. Yep, everything's dark again.
Oh,
Same. I don't see Kriv either.
probably because I flashed it like that. I have to remember not to do that, I guess. All right, go ahead.
Wiped out where we just came from.
Yeah. That door's open, so
If
you
we
should be able to
actually-
see through it.
If we open the door to the south here that I'm at,
No, you haven't opened that yet. And nobody, I mean, do you want to open it? Nobody's with you.
I'm waiting for people to catch up.
Yeah. Where?
I will listen at the door and see if I hear anything while I'm waiting.
He's in that room where the chandelier fell on the giant spider.
Okay, so I gotta
Just-
go back this way.
Yeah, just south of the webs there.
Where's my dragon? Do we want to just assume he's with me until I need him? Because you
Yeah,
have to move it.
I got Kriv out there in the hallway. You should have seen him as you walked by.
This is the door, Oswald.
Yes.
Oh, there he is.
You know what I do to doors.
I'm waiting to hear if I hear anything on the other side.
Oh, well, you're gonna hear something on this side.
All
I
right.
smashed the
wait.
door. Yeah, I smashed the door.
All right, you just gonna kick it in?
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm assuming Oswald didn't hear anything, so I'm gonna kick it in.
Let me unlock it. Go ahead and kick it in.
You can click on the
No,
door now. It comes up when you do that.
Okay. Well, there's no bash button.
There's a spider on the floor.
Yeah, big spider.
Big
A
spider.
dead,
Yeah. Well,
big dead spider. A dead giant spider, its body shot full of arrows and scorched by fire, lies next to a broken wooden bed against the east wall. An armoire
Okay.
standing against the south wall is a wooden armoire draped in cobwebs.
Hey, be careful of mimics.
And you hear the voice echoing through the hallways. Beware of the mimics.
See.
Want to come down here and activate this mimic for us?
So Oswald, did you go up to the armoire?
I did not touch it. I did not touch it.
Did you go up and look at it?
I did.
All right, go ahead and put your token up there. You can see that the doors, or this is an old, decrepit wooden thing, and the doors are slightly ajar, and you can see because you have your dark vision, so you can see inside. And what you see inside is a skeleton. It's a small skeleton.
You're afraid of midget skeletons?
You're not?
Alright, fair point. But they're not my greatest fear.
The skeleton looks about the size of a dwarf or a halfling.
So, okay.
And it's clad in a chain shirt. And you see that there's a pack sitting next to him.
What the heck? I will investigate.
All right, so you're going to open up the doors and
Sure, why
take
not?
a peek. So you open up these doors, and you know they as you start pulling on them, one of them just falls off. You know that's how old they are, and you start really checking out this skeleton, and you could tell it's a halfling, and it looks like it, has a few weapons with him. These rusted old weapons, so you can conclude that he was an adventurer. And it looks like he was trapped inside the armoire by the giant spider and starved to death. And on one bony finger, he's got a ring on one of his fingers. And an explorer's pack is in there too. Do you want to collect that stuff?
Sure, let's grab it all. Open up the pack, see what's in it.
It's an explorer's pack, and everything's in there except water and rations.
Okie dokie. Throw it on the
I
party
would put that
sheet.
on the party
Later.
sheet.
I found the effect for my Brooch of Shielding and actually put it on my items on my action page by itself. It doesn't seem to do anything when I click it.
What was that?
I actually found the stuff from my Brooch of Shielding. It's on my items list on my actions page.
Yes.
But
Oh,
when I
okay.
click the button, nothing happens in the combat tracker to say that it actually did what I said.
Let me see. Actions. Brooch of shielding. That's because you don't have yourself targeted. Now do it. I changed the target to self.
Oh, I can actually use it on somebody else? Cool.
No, it should have. It should have. It should have been coded as
Filled in to be
self.
self-target.
Yeah, but it
Good
wasn't.
enough. I got it on.
So
Won't have to mess
that
with it
gold,
again.
the gold ring, and the shirt and the pack I put in the inventory.
Go ahead and get out of here.
All right, you're free to move about the cabin.
No, I have a 3x3 block of darkness around me whenever I hover over my token. Weird.
That's probably your like range around you.
It wasn't there a minute ago. It may be because of putting the brooch of shielding on. Maybe that's what it is from.
I've had that entire time, even in classic.
I just didn't notice it before. The hallway to the north is the one to the cold room. We've already been. Leaf already told us what's up there, right?
Yeah, but he went back up there. You checking it out some more?
I want to check it out some more.
We'll follow him.
You know, maybe it needs somebody to do something with the cold. And I didn't inspect the walls, so
I will help Leaf inspect the room. We'll go over and marvel at the invisible cold rune over here.
Who's doing a room inspection?
Me and Leaf. Looks like Dre's coming along too.
Dre, Leaf, Oswald. Investigation.
Headed that way.
Oh yeah, all three of you give the room a good once over, and you really don't find anything except the rune that's glowing on the wall, and you know it's cold.
Okay. That's what I thought we'd find.
wonder
Anybody
what would
else want to
happen
go?
if we applied heat.
What's that?
I wonder what would happen if we applied heat.
Jerwin, go pee on it.
Okay.
Barb experiment. If he gets frozen to the rune, I am going to laugh.
So the rune's on the north wall.
Yeah, you guys sure?
Sure, either way, it's gonna be entertaining.
Okay, I'd be on it.
So Tyrwin lifts up or pulls down or whatever he does with his to get his thing out, and he starts.
Ooh, that's more complicated now because I have the robe on, isn't it?
What's up, Drake? He starts pissing on the wall, and it freezes instantly when it hits it, and it's like the freezing is going back towards your member, and it's like pissing on an electric fence.
Yeah. So I start to write my name on the wall.
And it's just frozen yellow piss on the wall that says Tyrwin the Furry.
Yeah. No, I don't put the furry. That's weird.
What? That's your title.
That's an awful lot of writing.
Yeah.
Well, that was entertaining. I'm heading back down the hall.
Okay, so that didn't help, guys.
Anybody else want to check out the room?
Eh.
All right.
Not I.
I shudder to
door
do
opens
this,
when
but
I
like
click on it,
I
but
wonder
Oh,
what happens if I lick the wall.
I had it locked. You can open it now.
But then
That
I have
leads
this
back-
mask on, so I don't lick things. All right.
That leads back to the room where the rust monsters. You guys killed the rust monsters.
right, but I don't see any other way to go forward here. So
Wasn't there the big cube room that we didn't figure out?
Yes.
there's no more passages off the rooms we were just in, so we have to backtrack.
Yeah, I'm actually a little lost.
Sure that there's nothing to do in that room. Like, we think it's just a chilly room.
There's
Amir's
probably
still
something
over
to
by
do.
Well, I would think that there, a fire spell may be on the rune, but I don't have any fire spells.
I can make an Arcana check.
Good idea.
What is up with this rune?
You know that it's just a rune that lowers the room's temperature.
So it's a giant refrigerator.
It's a conjuration magic around the rune, and it lowers the room temperature. Anything else?
Ooh, down the steps.
You see doors that lead to the east and to the west.
Where is my barbarian drinking pal?
I'm lost. I actually don't know which direction to go.
Hello.
Are you at Spiders?
No, I'm. I think
He's
I'm
standing
with you.
right next to you.
Yeah. Is it time to bash?
I listen and then motion.
I bash the door open.
I'm bothered by that cold room.
Does this door bash?
The door to this room has a mural painted on the outside depicting a dark mantle descending on an unsuspecting dwarf who is admiring a gleaming gemstone. An arcane. Hold on.
I still
Oh,
bash
no.
it.
I just clicked it and it opened.
Okay, hold on. I need this. There we go. You hit that door. Give me a and you hear a voice from behind you. Say, "What are you doing here?" You're knocking on my
Searching.
door. What are you
Yeah.
doing here?
We are searching for honor and blood.
Honor and blood you seek.
Yeah.
I could use somebody seeking honor.
And blood.
I look around. What?
There's plenty of blood to be had, my friend.
Fantastic. Let's do whatever this is that you're looking for to do. Whatever it is.
Speaking.
This question doesn't matter. There's honor and blood.
I can offer adventure and reward.
Yes. Yes.
My name is Rosariel. And this
Insight check on that. Is he telling us the truth?
roll
Zerial
insight.
sounds kind of demony, to be
Roll
honest with you.
roll insight in the tower.
Also, I would like spelling of that, please.
Rizzeryle.
That's a lot of Z's, and it sounds kind of demony.
You don't I mean you hear a voice,
Yeah.
but you don't have any body language to go off of on this insight check. But the voice doesn't sound like somebody that would be trying to deceive you in any way.
I call out to Rosariel, I'm in! Let's do this! It's late already. Let's find this honor and blood. Do I have to make a deal with you or something?
There are 2 outposts from the Xanathar's Guild. And he says that I see one of you, maybe 2 of you. Yes, 2 of you. 2 of you look familiar. And he's looking at Kaz and Oswald. And you hear a voice, the same voice says, "You're with the Zentarum, are you not?"
One of you should probably answer for Gothak, because Gothak technically is with us.
Was he a Zentarum too? I can't remember.
Yep. Yeah, it was.
Where is Gothak?
Gothak, Kaz,
And Oswald.
Kragor, and Oswald.
Yeah.
So technically not this Oswald, but I'm betting he probably would have been in on that.
What was the name of the Doom? What were they called? The
Doom Raiders?
Doom Raiders.
Yeah, am I one? I'm not sure.
Yeah, you were with.
Was.
Yeah, your character
But-
was.
I would guess that your character might very well be.
Yeah, sure. You're a Slayer.
Oscar or Oswald.
That's right. Oscar was. Yeah, we'll go ahead and make Oswald part of the Doom. What are they? The Doom. Shit, I can't remember already.
It's Raiders.
Doom Raiders. The Doom Raiders.
I might be nuts, but I think so.
Yeah, it's the Doom Raiders. And
I'm not going to deny it if he says I look familiar.
I can't remember what's the name of the Doom Raiders. The blonde guy. that was hanging out at the portal all the time.
Hang on.
I don't want to have to look it up.
I'll find it. Give me a sec.
About that guy who followed us around and didn't do anything until we got to the final battle.
No. The guy the leader of the Doom Raiders from the Yawning Portal. I should Google it.
I'm drawing a blank.
Oh. Davil. No.
Davil, Star Song.
Yes.
Davil, Star Song.
Davil.
So yeah, this voice
They
says.
were-
Go ahead.
Carry on. I was gonna say carry on, but the Doom Raiders were Istrid Horn, which is the dwarf that we helped in Waterdeep. Tashlin Ymphira, I can't remember what she was. Schemo Weird Bottle, and then Zaraj the Hunter, who was Orc or half Orc, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yep, he killed the one that was killing the
Correct.
elves or whatever it was. And Weird Bottle owned the shop where you guys made a delivery for him.
Right.
So this voice says, "Yes, Davil has told me about you. You can help our cause. Xanathar holds 2 outposts in this level of the dungeon. Return with the heads of both guild leaders, and you will be duly rewarded." There are 2 of them. You have. He tells you one of the leaders' names. She's a female named Nadia, the Unbent. The other one is Shun Shareth.
I've already had the pleasure of meeting Nadia.
You have.
Aren't you the one that had the zombie beholders watching the door?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now you know why. She's Xanathar.
Well, there's a big wasn't there a Xanathar symbol in the middle of the floor that she's playing a game with?
Yes.
Yep.
I think that was kind of obvious.
Spell the name of the second guild leader.
Shun, Shunn, Shareth, Shurreth.
You wouldn't happen to know where we can find this miscreant?
Hold on.
Possibly draw us a map.
I'm assuming he wants us to dispatch these people, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. He wants you to bring him their heads.
What? For her head.
Unless Leaf happened to tuck it in his sack.
I mean, Leaf does take an awful lot of heads.
It hasn't been that long. It's probably still laying there, right?
Okay, Man, there's a lot to read about this one. All right, so yeah, he's asking you to return with their heads, and you'll be greatly rewarded. So let me share this quest. Make sure there's nothing in it I didn't say. There you go. Shared that quest with you.
Drow Mage.
Interesting.
Oh, I guess. Yeah, I guess there was something in there you didn't know. So, Rosario is going to drop his invisibility. Can you see the token there?
No.
Yes,
Yes.
behind us.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. That is
Hostile.
Rosario. Um,
Damn, I was gonna ask if it was hot, but I
There
don't
you
need
go.
to ask that anymore.
He's not. He shouldn't be. I don't know why they had him that way. So yeah, he's giving you this quest, and he might share the information with friendly adventurers who have helped him. And he's going to tell you that he has an alliance to House Avendar. And he's going to tell you that servants of Xanathar will allow safe passage to anyone who openly brandishes Xanathar's symbol. And he is going to invite you to come into his chamber while he gets something for you. So he's going to unlock the door. And he's going to walk right through the door. The closed door.
Can I follow?
Yeah, I opened the door.
And let me put these on there. Hold on.
Seems perfectly legit. A little weird that he has lots of cots in here, though.
Were all those things that were there and then blinked out.
Like rats to me.
I did see were rat show up for a brief second.
That might even go so far as to say I reckon that maybe that's why there are cops in there.
I know they say were rats, but they're in their human form. And this is his gang.
Okay, half a dozen were rats.
And he goes and goes over to a chest that he has on the wall.
8 were rats.
And why is this? Oh, because I got the wrong thing up. Dummy. And why isn't it there? A 12-inch long driftwood wand. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so he's gonna give you a it's a 12-inch long driftwood wand with a symbol of Xanathar, a circle with 10 equidus. You guys seen this symbol before, radiating outward from its circumference, carved at one end. So I'm gonna put that thing in the party sheet. And he tells you that if you show the symbol to the Xanathar outpost, they let you pass. And you guys need to go back and, I guess, retrieve the head of Nadia and find the other guy.
Does he have any idea where the other guy is?
I don't think he does. Let me check. Let me double check everything here. Okay, on the table, let me check this. On this table, you see that the were-rats, or the spindly humans, as they are, have assembled a map. Area 5. Okay. They carefully arranged the loose stones on a table to form an accurate map of this level of Undermountain. The map, however, omits certain areas. And they point to you to the upper right-hand corner of the map. It's like in the northeast area. Okay. And they tell you that their scouts have identified this as the area where what's his name?
Shun Shareth?
Yeah, Shun Shareth. That's where he is. And they also circle an area just east, kind of directly east and a little south, just barely a little south of the area that you're in now. And they identify that as Nadia's area. But you already know that.
So it's in the only area we haven't explored in the northeast. We've explored most of the northeast.
Right. Oh, there's a big area to the northeast you haven't explored.
Oh, I mean the area that was the room that was full of water. You know, there's some passages above to the north
right.
that we have been into.
Yep. So with that information, I think this is a good place to stop for the evening. We had our second alarm go off. And it is about 11:30, so everybody needs to get up and go to work in the morning.
Nah.
What?
I hope.
What day is it?
Don't do that to me.
I hope you kind of liked Unity. I thought it was. I think I like the line of sight. I think it's pretty cool.
Even with the teething problems, it went faster and smoother.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Saturday morning.
So I will see everybody here next week, next Friday night, 8 p.m.
We're all sorry to go to work tomorrow.
Oh, I don't. Screw that. I gotta go take Charlie to the groomer though. Early.
Oh, Charlie.
He gets a bath and a haircut. He likes that.
That's kind of awesome. When would you like to to meet up to re-roll Cragor?
Oh, I can find his original stats somewhere around here.
Well, yeah. You just need
And then
me
you
to
can just
reboot.
recreate them from there. But everybody, have a good evening. See you next week. You enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Alright.
good
All
job
right,
on
stream.
Unity, man.
Yeah, I like
Way
it.
to be on the new platform and have it go off without a hitch.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
sure
glad
that took a lot of background work, so kudos to you on that.
Yeah, yeah. I like the new map. I like to use these maps. They look a lot better than the other ones. Gives
No,
the
it's 'cause
place a
this
little
is-
character.
Yeah,
All right,
thank you
guys.
for thank you.
Yeah,
Yep.
thank you.
Have a good evening.
Not
Yep,
all.
yep.
Bye.
Hi all.
Night stream.